All right, thanks everybody for taking time to be on this tonight. I'm so excited about this. When we went to Summit, we got to hear Melanie Mitro, which she's the top coach in the company, and she gave a speech on this leadership ladder. And I just sat there going, why are we not teaching this to our team? Because she used this leadership ladder to advance her business. She's used it to rank advance several coaches, obviously, on her team, and it helped her earn top coach. I think she's been a coach for maybe 3 years. She's top coach in the company. So when she speaks, I listen, and I just got brave and had a light bulb moment of, we need to do this. So here we go. I'm going to start my screen share here. All right, let me find my. There we are. All right, so this is my husband's online office, and we're going to start here in this middle screen. It'll go. Sorry, my computer is a little bit slow. Click, click, click. Sorry, I had this all piled up and then it kicked me out. All right, so this is my husband's online office. You can see that he's the Emerald Coach rank. And if I click over here on his leadership ladder, you can see that he's business starter. So this just means he's actually earning at a coach level rank. And you can look here for like monthly updates, and it'll update every week as you get paid. So this is one box where I check to see if I'm meeting my goals. For my husband, his commissions should be $100 a month. You can see that this month so far he's earned $42. So, and I'm just going to stop right there because the rest of it is where the leadership training is, and then I'll kind of come back to this and touch more on what each of these things mean. So where you find the leadership ladder training is under news and training, and then you click training. And then over here on the left-hand side, as you scroll down to these gray lines, click leadership ladder. All right, so this is how they break it down. It's basically what you should be earning at each rank. So business starter, the way they described it is just coach. You've just signed up as a coach. And then team builder is your emerald level rank. Beyond that, it goes up to diamond, star diamond, and then you know, multiple star diamond, 5-star diamond and above. But tonight we're going to touch on business starter and team builder. I'm going to show this video because I watched it last night and I do think it's pretty good. Michael Neiman just does a brief description of the leadership ladder. Somebody just give me a thumbs up to make sure that you can hear the sound okay. Okay, Maritza just texted me and said she can't hear it. So we're just going to move on. I was hoping that would work. But you can find that video in your online office where just go to leadership ladder and it's there. And just a good little overview of the leadership ladder training. Okay, so we're going to dive into this. Business starter, as I said, is when you just You just signed up as a coach, month 1, this is your goals. And the only goal that they have for a business starter in this is to hit Success Club 5. And obviously you're going to be hitting your rank goal because you're going to be a coach. They say that if you hit Success Club 5, you should earn at least $100 in commission that month. So if you think about it, let's say even just the lowest challenge pack. To get Success Club 5, you need to sell 3 challenge packs. And if you sell 21-day fix or size or Beachbody on demand challenge pack, they earn you $40 in commission. You sell 3 of those, you're going to hit $120. So right there, you've reached your goal for coach. And so you know by looking at this chart that how you're going to reach that goal is by hitting Success Club 5. There are multiple ways to hit Success Club 5. You can sell individual Shakeologies on HD as well. The commissions would still earn up to at least $100, and that's like the minimum. You can earn beyond that as a coach. So right here, we're going to hit Learn More under Business Starter, and we're going to find out the activities that you need to be engaged in order to help you reach Success Club 5 and earn those goals. Excuse me. All right, so right here, these are your do this goals. These are things that you need to engage in to build a strong business. You need to connect with your people that you already know in person and in social media, invite your people to challenge groups, and then this is the key, sell at least 3 challenge packs each month. Drink Shakeology and do your workout, invest in 10 minutes a day in personal development. Enroll in Coach Basics. Okay, so on Team High Ground, we call that our 21-day new coach camp. Several of you might be enrolled in our new coach camp this month. We do have another one starting in August. I highly recommend it. There's so many things that you guys can learn just about posting on Facebook and how to make a good invite, all sorts of things. It's just good. So here's my plug for New Coach Camp. They do suggest that you are listening to National Wake Up Calls. Those happen every Monday, and you can just dial in, ask your coach where to find that information, or you can click this little line right here and it'll take you to the information as well. Attend training events such as Summit and Super Saturday, and then go over, and also team calls like this and team training calls. All right. And so you can just kind of go down the rest of the list and look to see what you need to be doing to help you reach those goals. All right. So then when we click the Know This, for a coach, these are things that you need to know. These are all things that, again, we touch base on in our new coach camp. I need to mute somebody. Hang on a second. Let me go through. Sorry, I just have to hit mute on somebody. All right. Okay, so these are things that they suggest you know. Again, we touch over these things in our new coach camp. The next tab over is the Learn How button. Each of these little links right here are clickable, and lots of good training information here. Again, these are a lot of things that we go over in New Coach Camp, but there's more training and maybe some in-depth on things that you have questions about. All right, so this is the fun part for me. I'm sort of a check mark sort of girl. So your business starter benchmarks, and again, the only benchmark that you need to hit as a coach starting out is just your Success Club 5, and then if you earn $100 a month, they will bump you up to the next rung in the ladder. All right, I really want to touch on the Emerald Coach ladder as well. All right, so at Emerald Coach Leadership Ladder level, you're a team builder. So they are saying that as an Emerald Coach, you can earn up to $250 in commission. Now, as an Emerald Coach, That should get you excited. And in order to reach the $250 or more in commission per month, these are the ways that you're going to get it. Okay, we're going to hit Success Club 5, and we're going to stay at Emerald rank. This rank level is super important. When you drop out of rank, you will not get Team Cycle bonus. So they are calculating in Team Cycle bonus into these $250 a month commissions that you're going to get. How else are you going to get that as an Emerald coach? Hey, Pamela, can you mute by chance? Thanks. You're going to have a personally sponsored coach with 1 or more Success Club points. So as an Emerald coach, we all know we have a coach on our right and we have a coach on our left. Right now, you need, at this level, they're saying you need each of those coaches to get at least 1 Success Club point. They're not saying that each of those coaches has to get 5 Success Club points. They're saying that each of those need to at least get 1 Success Club point. And then also your weak leg volume, which I'll kind of go back to that other screen and show you what this is talking about. But they say that in your weak leg volume, you need to hit at least 200 team volume points. And again, I'm going to show you another screen so that you can look to see where you can find this information. And then I'm going to open this training up also for questions. So if anybody needs some specific clarification on these 2 points especially, or any other stuff that I go over, we'll touch on that at the end. So for Emerald Coach, let's click the Learn More button. And we're going to go into the activities. And what you want to notice right here at the top is that it says you need to continue the coach activity. And it just builds on top of each other as we go up the ladder. But something that is always good to remember is diamond coaches, 5-star diamond coaches, 15-star diamond coaches still need to be doing all the activities that the new coach is doing, which is inviting to challenge groups and getting Success Club 5. All right. So these are some more activities that you can do. You can host a challenge group. And you know, in Team High Ground, we like to pair up with people. So never host a challenge group on your own unless you feel comfortable doing that. I shouldn't say never, but you know, don't feel like you have to host one alone. Grab a partner, grab your upline coach, grab somebody and just make it a fun group. And then as an Emerald coach, some of the activities that you need to engage in are sponsoring new coaches and then helping them get started in our new coach camp. Duplication is super important in this business. And so what you should always think is that your sponsor coach needs to teach you what they know, and then you need to teach your coaches what you know, and it should be easily duplicated as we go down. And coach training, our coach training camp that we have, super easy just to say, this is how we get started, plug them in, and then, you know, get them engaged in the activities that will help them start growing their business. And then we will have diamond trainings and things like that. Probably in the fall, I think there's going to be a diamond dash again, and you know, highly suggest you hop in on those activities as they're available. All right, so on the know this, so as an Emerald coach, these are things that you should know how to do. You need to know how to convert your customers to coaches and how to successfully onboard new coaches. Jolene's made a couple of videos, I believe, on onboarding. We do have a welcome to Team High Ground coach letter that you can take and make your own. Sorry. Trying to mute somebody. Hang on a second. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. So onboarding new coaches, again, we have videos, I believe, on our YouTube channel, and you can also ask your upline coach when you sponsor a coach, how do I get these people started? But this is something that you need to know and kind of make your own, and then make sure we get them plugged into Team High Ground. And if your upline coach happens to have their own team page, some of us do, some of us don't, make sure that they also get in on your upline coaches page. Then here it just says make sure you know the compensation plan and that you are familiar with coach policies and procedures. All right, so let's move on to the learn how. Again, this is a bunch of training that you can go through on your own time. Each of these blue little links here are clickable PDFs that you can look at. One that's pretty cool, this one right here that says onboard and support new coaches. This right here tells you everything that you need to do to get your new coaches started right. And this one up here where it talks about how to sign up coaches and set your preferred placement, I highly suggest you check with your sponsor coach as to placement, especially just getting started. Make sure that you have your coaches on the right leg, and then really going forward, it's pretty, you got to be strategic about where you place people, especially if they're a working coach versus a discount coach. Make sure that you know where they're going and that you know where you're going in your business. If you're trying to hit Ruby or Diamond, you know, you need to be pretty strategic about these things. These are some pretty good videos right here, how to advance in rank and how to earn team cycle bonus. I believe these are Michael Neiman's videos. He makes them pretty fun, interactive. And then also these are lead lessons. So as an Emerald coach, you do qualify for free leads from the company if you hit Success Club 5. So when those leads show up in your back office, these videos are pretty good, pretty helpful for you to know how to, what to do when a lead shows up in your office. So, and then right here, make sure you know how you qualify. And if you don't know, if you're not sure if you're qualified for leads as an Emerald coach, make sure that you check with your sponsor coach or send Jolene or I a message, and you know, we can help you figure that out. Because definitely if you're hitting Success Club 5, you do not want to miss out on those leads. And sometimes it's just one little thing that's missing. All right, so here's the fun part for me. These are the benchmarks. So these are things that you can kind of go down and you can check off. Have I hit this? Have I hit this? And then, you know, you can kind of figure out the puzzle pieces that are missing to get to the next level. All right, so for an Emerald coach, again, they're saying that you need to be, that you can earn up to $250 a month. And how are you going to get there? Again, you're going to hit Success Club 5. You're going to hold your rank. You're going to hold Emerald rank. So we're not going to fall out of Emerald rank. And then your personally sponsored coaches, 2 of them, need to have at least 1 or more Success Club points. Your week leg volume should be at 200 team volume. All right, so I'm going to take you to a different screen. And we're going to go, okay, so if you're at the top, my business, and then you click my volume and then go over to my volume, this is where you're going to see your weak leg versus your strong leg volume. So when they're talking that you need to have 200 team volume points in your weak leg, they are saying that for the entire month, not just 1 week. So every cycle period that's in July, for example, they're going to add up all of your weak leg volume, and they're saying that that volume should hit at least 200 team volume. So right here you can see that my husband, this is my husband's account, this is his personal volume, this is his strong leg volume, and then this is his weak leg volume. Now your volume in your back office, these left and right might be switched, because some people on our team, their left leg is their weak leg and their right leg is their strong leg. So if you go into your office and yours looks different, it's okay. Just one is weak, one is strong. And so just know that they're adding up the volume in this weak leg. All right. And then I'm going to take you back to that box in the middle of the screen on the home page. And then this is where you can check your marks off. So if you go over to the leadership ladder, again, this is my husband's account. So he has not hit his goal to get to the next rung. He's only earned $42 in commissions. And in order for him to move up the ladder, he needs to have hit $100 in commission. And again, for his Success Club goal, he did not, which it's me, I didn't do it. but I'm not working his account right now. But this is 0. So if I had hit Success Club 5 and earned $100 and I'm an Emerald coach, I would move up to the next level. So you can kind of look at this last column, the third one over is where you're going. So that's how you're going to move up your ladder. And so you can see which pieces of the puzzle are missing and work with your personally sponsored coach to help yourself advance. And one thing that's pretty cool about this is they said that the people who are consistently hitting these goals and moving themselves up the ladder, they rank advanced like 60% more than people who weren't hitting these goals. So they're not saying that you're not going to rank advanced, but what's going to happen is that maybe the income isn't going to come with the rank. And lots of people can be 5, 6, 7, 8-star diamond and not be making the salary that should be deserved at those levels because they aren't hitting certain key benchmarks in their business. So they came up with this ladder so that we can all, as we move up in rank, keep our income building with our business. So let's try and unmute. I'm going to quit my screen share, and then if anybody has questions, let's try and do the best we can to just kind of unmute one at a time so it doesn't get like super echoey. And if anybody has questions, let's try and go for it. Anybody going to be brave? Or you can chat it at the bottom. There's a little chat button at the bottom if nobody wants to unmute. Okay, so I have a question. How do you hold Emerald rank? So if you are an Emerald coach, you just need to have an active coach on your right leg and an active coach on your left leg. As long as you have an active coach on each of those legs at all time, you're not going to drop rank. So it's something that you want to check on, keep an eye on for a little while until you get a few coaches under your belt. I've been suggesting to my team that we do 3 coaches almost right away. Sign up a coach, sign up your spouse, and then pop somebody under your spouse so that your spouse can actually go inactive if need be, if your spouse isn't drinking Shakeology. So are y'all confused? Okay, here's another question. Okay, I delayed my husband's Shakeology. He is on my leg as a coach, so therefore that makes him inactive and changes my rank. Okay. I don't know how many coaches specifically you have. It just takes one active coach on your right and one active coach on your left, and you say you just have 2. So if your husband is one of those 2 active coaches, yes, you have to have 2, one on your right, one on your left to hold your Emerald rank. So you'll want to make sure to pop your third coach underneath your husband, and then that way your spouse account can go inactive if you need it to be. We don't want people trying to keep their spouses active if it's not possible for their family, but we really like the spouse to be at the top because it's like an extra business center is what, you know, you're going to earn income off your spouse's account. Oh, you're welcome, Danielle. Thank you for being on. I hope it's clear. So I kind of have some homework for you guys. For those of you who really want to dig into this ladder and find out where you're going to advance, you know, how to advance and how to start using this ladder. So the first piece is I want you to write down where you're at. Are you a business starter or are you at the Emerald Coach rank? Okay. And then wherever you are, what's the piece that you're missing to get to that next level? Are you missing Success Club 5? And if you're at the Emerald rank, is it that you're missing some working coaches? You know, really just take this as these are keys that are going to just advance you to the next level as far as earnings going to go. It might advance you in rank. So I would turn that into your personally sponsored coach, and then kind of dig into that with your personally sponsored coach. And maybe just what you find out. I'd love it if you guys would share on Team High Ground, you know, your missing piece of the puzzle and how you're going to attack it. Because I really think just sharing as a whole, as a team, is a great idea. I have one more question that just popped up. Okay, what happens if you do not hit Success Club 5? Do your leads get taken away? Okay, so if you're an Emerald coach and you have leads that have shown up in your back office, those are your customers. Your customers, unless they decide to choose another coach, they're your customers. So the company's not going to take away any leads that you currently have. But if you're an Emerald coach and you do not hit Success Club 5, that means, so if you don't hit Success Club 5 in July, that just means no new leads are going to be given to you in August. But you can hit Success Club 5 in August and earn leads for September. So it's an ongoing thing. Success Club 5 should be non-negotiable for working coaches. Just kind of do whatever it takes to get there. And I know it's been a struggle. I know it's summer, everybody's busy, and honestly, June and July are some of our harder months. So keep your chins up and know that pretty soon everybody's going to start making New Year's resolutions. So anyhow, any other questions? Okay, some more. All right. So if you have a personally sponsored under my wife, I can let her account go inactive. Yes, as long as there is an active coach on that leg, you will not lose Emerald Coach status. The key to that puzzle is just an active coach on your right, an active coach on your left, and it doesn't matter where they fall underneath of you. Okay, and one more. Where do I look to see if I have a lead? I like to go to previous office view. So if you're on teambeachbody.com and you hit coach, it'll come up on the left-hand side where you can choose previous office view. I click previous office view, and then I click my orders, and then my customer orders. When you hit my customer orders, a list of every single order you have ever gotten, and that includes free customers, show up in that list. If I have a free customer that shows up in that list, what I like to do is hit the invoice and look and see what they've ordered. Sometimes it says access to your free coach, and just to kind of see what it says there. And then up in the left-hand corner of the invoice, there's sometimes a phone number. If there's a phone number, I will text them right away. Hey, it's Betsy. I'm your free coach from Team Beachbody. How can I help you get started? Then I go to regular Coach Online Office, and I get their email, and then I pop them out an email from my personal email account. I don't use the Beachbody email account. It usually goes to spam. So I will pop it out to them and just send them a little welcome letter. Jolene has a copy of her welcome letter in our drive. So if you need help navigating that, my time is ticking. I have 3 minutes left, guys. So we have 3 minutes left on this call. So if it cuts out for some weird reason, that's what happened. It's kicking us off. All right. So in the drive on Team High Ground, Jolene has a copy of her welcome letter. You guys are welcome to copy that word for word, put it in your own email, and then just personalize it. There's some things in there that are just Jolene, and it wouldn't make sense if you said it. So take those parts out and personalize it to yourself, sign it your name, and I put everything on there. I put my Facebook page, I put my email, I put my phone number, and see if there's any way that they'll respond. And you know, free customers are hit and miss, so don't get frustrated if the first one doesn't respond to you. You just keep trying, and eventually you'll hit one. So, all right, I got one more. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. All right. Well, I hope I did okay. So Yes, you're welcome. This was fun. It was kind of fun. So I'm going to do this once a month. So if you have new coaches come on and this is something that you think would help them, make sure that, you know, they get plugged into this training. Jolene's going to be offering new coach calls again in August. So we're going to get things started. And let's see how many people we can get up that ladder. So I'm excited. All right. Thanks. You guys have a good night. All right.